Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Scorpio. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm shuffling one more time. Alright, I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Scorpio. Now Scorpio, bottom of the deck, we got sexual protection. So it seems as if, you know, you may be on guard right now when it comes to like your sacral chakra, your creative energy. You may be being very mindful of who you mix and mingle with. Now, when I split the deck, we got a boss daddy, boss mommy energy. So this might have something to do with somebody who is presenting themselves as being stable, very well off, you know, seeming like they're a good option or something like that. But either way it goes, something is telling you to hold back. Okay. So the first card that flipped, ain't even let me shuffle, baby. Want you back. Off top. That's the first thing that needed to come out, is that you got somebody who in your energy who wants you to come back. So this is definitely somebody who you in separation from or at a distance from or something. You got rejected. So this individual may be feeling rejected right now. I'm also hearing that an individual may have some type of issues when it comes to rejection altogether. This is a people-pleasing type energy. So we got investigating. So somebody might be looking into a situation, trying to look a little bit deeper and see why exactly it is that you're rejecting them. But again, you got fake smiles. So somebody is pretending to be okay. Pretending, you know, to be happy. And you gotta check yourself. So this person may be looking deeper into a situation. The spirit is saying that they more so need to do more self-analyzing. You know, they need to check themselves. Yeah, because you got jackpot energy, and this jackpot energy is speaking of, you know, you winning some money, you got rich out of nowhere. You know, this may even have to do with an inheritance. If somebody passed away, my condolences, but this is making me feel like, you know, your spiritual inheritance, your divine inheritance, you done tapped into a different energetic field. Yep. And you have love story in the reverse. It's giving me that with these heightened senses, these heightened gifts, you starting to realize that a situation is not a love story. Look, bad karma. Somebody actually is attached to something that you don't want nothing to do with. And it seems like you already have evidence of that with this red lipstick stains. Something definitely left a bad taste in your mouth. And when it comes to setting the record straight, you know, it ain't nothing to be addressed is what it's giving me, Scorpio. You ain't got no interest in setting no record straight. You're going to leave a situation exactly right where it's at. Because somebody got something confused. Give me this setting the record straight in the reverse. It's like somebody don't know where it look. Carless in the reverse. So it's giving that an individual just shooting in the dark. You know what I mean? With this setting the record straight, it's like an individual is not able to narrow something down. So again, they just aimlessly wandering. Yeah. Broke ass. So there's somebody who ain't got no energy, ain't got nothing to invest into a situation here. Their funds might even be low too. They might be driving on fumes. You hear me? So this person that wants you back in your energy is somebody who's holding a grudge against you. There's somebody who holds a grudge against people, period. You know, somebody who always take everything personal. Yeah. And they might be holding a grudge against you due to you rejecting some type of sexual advances with this sex shop energy. Somebody just wanting to pull up on you, wanting to stop by or something like that. Give me more with this sex shop energy. That's again with that pulling on your sacral chakra, your creative energy. Yeah, when I split the deck, we got tired of the drama. Give me more. Creeping. See, so somebody investigating creeping. They're trying to see what you got going on. You may need to, again, check yourself. Check your surroundings. Keep your head on the swivel. Pay attention. Look, you got karmic friends here. So somebody might be trying to, you know what I mean, link up with people who they feel like have a certain tension, or people who, you know, you can't fully trust and stuff. People who run their mouth too much is really what it's giving me, you know. Because somebody want to hit this jackpot energy when it comes to this love story in the reverse. They really want to hear that you dealing with somebody else, which is why you're not dealing with them. But I really feel like you done linked up with yourself type energy. What's going on with this karmic friends? You got creativity. See, it's something about, you know what I mean, the individuals around you knowing that you hit this jackpot energy, you done tapped into this inheritance, you done unlocked these gifts or whatever it is that you have, and it seems like they want to feed off of your story. Feed off of your story. Baby, feed off of your energy, but with this love story in a reverse, it's something again, it's disharmonious energy or something. And that's the fact of the situation, you know. It seems as if, you know, you come into the truth of a matter. You just don't feel the same, you know, about a lot of different things. Look, you got betrayal. It's something about you starting to realize that certain people, certain individuals, certain environments that are just simply not to be trusted. You might have facts about somebody doing some type of drugs or something like that. You might have some type of evidence, or somebody got some type of facts or evidence of somebody doing something they ain't had no business doing. Now, understand that this doing drugs could also be like somebody having some type of addictive ways, or somebody might even overindulge in alcohol or something like that. What is this doing drugs about? Marrying for money. Okay. Yeah. So again, with the bullseye energy, not being able to be directed, somebody not being able to narrow something down with this marrying for money is really making me feel like somebody ties themselves to people who they feel like have some type of abundance or something like that, and that enables them to be able to move around, gain access, you know, bump shoulders in different situations like that. You got cyberbullying here, so somebody might be running their mouth online. Yup, you got giving money in a reverse. And so again, you ain't giving this person nothing. You ain't giving them none of your energy, no nothing. You ain't allowing nobody to tie themselves to you simply because they know you abundant. Somebody real toxic, and it's given that you got the facts of a situation that somebody simply just want to feed off of your creativity. This is a karmic friend dynamic where somebody wants to be cool with you, but you know that you can't fully trust them. It's some type of underlying tension. Somebody is just creeping, trying to see what you got going on because they holding a grudge. Crying over you and into you in the reverse. So with this crying over you in the reverse, it seems like you ain't crying over this grudge holder at all. You're not sad, you're not hurt, you're not upset at all, and you rejecting any advances. With this into you in the reverse, it's like, again, you not into this person. You don't really like their vibe, if I be completely honest with you. You don't trust the individual. And you know that with this investigating and this creeping energy, that they really just trying to force their way in. They really just trying to be in your business. You might even find yourself slightly liking somebody, or slightly trying to be nice and pull yourself back. Like, okay, hold on. See? Bankrupt. A situation is past due. Somebody should have been had their water cut off, is what it's giving me. You know, it's giving that this ain't going nowhere. Not to mention somebody is in some type of debt or something like that. What's going on with this? You got caution. Yeah. So you know to be careful. Again, somebody already has too many trespasses in a spiritual bank when it comes to you. It's something about you establishing boundaries and operating within certain guidelines. Give me more with this caution. You got burning evidence. So somebody trying to get rid of the facts that, you know, they want to feed off of you. That they know that you have advanced. That they know that you have ascended, you know. And it's giving me, again, ain't no getting rid of no evidence, period. Somebody trying to be careful to show some, like somebody was hiding their real position. It's really making me feel like I keep saying that somebody tied themselves to another individual solely for financial gain or something like that. And it's given that they don't have any themselves. They may have presented themselves as being very abundant. In all actuality, this person is a depressed, broke ass. See, with this cock blocking in the reverse. Somebody trying to get rid of the evidence that they were open, they were vulnerable when it came to this doing drugs energy, whatever it was that they got into. Look, outdated. Yeah. Something is old news when it comes to this person connecting to folks for money. Somebody been wandering. Moving on. Thank you, next. See? on to their next venture. This lets you know that an individual lacks identity. Look, knowing that they messed up. Because now when it comes to this marrying for money, somebody went somewhere where, again, they bound. It's two broke besties type energy. You know what I mean? A struggling couple or something like that. This person ain't got no energy, and the person that they linked up with ain't got no energy to give them neither. Look, and you hustling. That's how they know they messed up. It's something about you having an abundance of energy. You keep on overloading with your shit. Your shit is overflowing into the physical. Look, broken. Ooh. Again, broken. Knowing they messed up because they ain't got it, baby, and ain't nobody got it to give it to them. Broken is knowing they fucked up when it comes to this outdated energy, because with this cock-blocking energy, they was real receptive. They was open, and now they trying to burn evidence and trying to be careful, trying not to let it be shown that they bankrupt. With this into you in the reverse, it ain't no good vibes. It ain't no good chemistry. No, none of that. Look, somebody's simply a whore. An energy whore. Look, and things are falling apart for them. So, again, they want to latch on to you. Use your emotional intelligence when it comes to this person. Because this person ain't got no emotional intelligence. This the type of person, you know, that common definition of insanity. Do the same shit over and over and over again, thinking that they gonna get a level up off of it. And it's like, yeah, no. Inside scoop is that shit is bankrupt. It's past due. Yeah, they been spinning a broken record. Look, putting on the show, bad karma. They was putting on the show the whole time. And now they can't do it no more. They can't be in character. Somebody is still trying to pretend, trying to be cautious. When it comes to the fact that they actually getting their ass tossed up in reality, I'm telling you, they trying to burn the evidence of what it was that they was open to, but that's played out. Ain't no getting rid of evidence. We coming with straight accountability. Accountability or suffer. You hear me? You see the way depression flipped out there? Quit motherfucking playing with me. You gonna pay what you owe. Just like Riley when he was hunting down Santa Claus. Somebody in some type of grief, sorrows, anxiety, baby, they stink. What's going on? You got a thief in reverse, so they couldn't take something. With this outdated information, this old school games, this old whatever it was they was trying to use. This shit was outdated, old news. They need to discard it. Move on to their next venture, because again, they know they messed up and they ain't even got nothing else to move on with. Look, but a bad reputation, you hear me? So this person being able to cover up their games, cover up their slick ways, it's outdated. Look, private relationship in the reverse. Something is out in the open now. And this individual ain't got no more lies to tell. Look, I don't even think you care with this too busy winning. You focus on what you need to be focused on, baby. You done put your boots on is what you did. Look, travel, you hear me? You done put distance between you and this person. Somebody might even be trying to go on a trip and ain't got the funds for it either. And that's what's it's a whole lot of exposure taking place, I'm telling you. Yeah. Look, and somebody is simply just a happiness hater because they see that you moved on with ease, or you moving on with ease. Look, fake accounts in the reverse, they can't even hide this promiscuous energy. Somebody is a whore. You can feel it, you can sense it, you can smell it. Ugh, that's nasty. What's going on with these fake accounts? Somebody might be trying to look at your social media through fake accounts or something like that. If you don't block somebody, they might be trying to get some type of evidence or something that you putting on the show. See, somebody want to feel like you getting bad karma, like you depressed. Just like, yeah, see, they want to know something about a romantic love affair, somebody helping you. But trash, you done scrapped the whole script. I know that's right. Scorpio. The only evidence that somebody is getting is that you done got rid of some shit. You done thrown that away. Tossed it to the side. You don't want nothing to do with it. Completely discarded. Ain't no fake accounts. Ain't no fake profiles. No, nothing like that. Somebody might even be on some type of dating site or something like that. Yup. Somebody getting bad karma for being a groupie of yours. paying more attention to you than what they should. And that's why they depressed. Because, again, they couldn't take shit from you. They couldn't take your happiness, couldn't take your joy. And now they got fake smiles while your shit real. Look. Fishing for comments. Depressed. Folks telling you you look good. Folks telling you you doing good. Folks want to know how you doing. Folks still, you know what I mean? Yeah, they couldn't take your shine. Couldn't take your light. Couldn't take your power. They couldn't do none of that. Look, cyberbullying in the reverse, baby. They can't say nothing. Nothing. In my Kanye voice, you can't tell me nothing. Falling apart. What they say, let up them suicide doors. This is my life, homie. You decide yours. Look, getting played in the reverse. Ain't no getting played at all. You already understand this person got it. I'm telling you, it's like just calling a spade a spade. Somebody wants you to be confused. Somebody wants you to doubt yourself. They want you to question yourself. Ain't none of that taking place. Look. And situation about to explode. This shit about to pop off because they can't hide it no more. Especially when it comes to your movements. It's really making me feel like it's something about somebody being a hood ornament. And I'm seeing, like, you remember how they had the vehicles back in the day and they had the emblems on the vehicle. It's something where you was somebody's emblem. You was somebody's guide. You was somebody's, you gave them the luxury. You gave them the quality. You brightened them. And they betrayed you. Look, dirty offer. Situation about to explode when it comes to this dirty offer, I'm telling you. This is even making me feel like somebody is starting to figure out that they made the wrong decision. They already knew they was making the wrong decision, but it is what it is. See, what it is you were so loving, you were so giving, you were so caring, you were so compassionate. Ain't nobody ever expect you to get on that Kanye. They didn't expect you to get on that cocky. They didn't expect you not to care. They didn't expect you to come through debone. Is what it is. Look, now they in their head overanalyzing stress. Drama starting. See, I'm telling you, somebody trying to say something online in order to get evidence. What this drama started on. What they starting drama about. What this evidence about. What they trying to prove. Queen rising, king rising. Okay. So somebody trying to get some type of response out of you is what it is. See, they really trying to check your growth. My bad. I feel like not only is they trying to check your growth, but also Divine is trying to check your growth too, to see if you be as triggered as quickly. You know what I mean? If you able to catch it, even if you fly, if you able to catch it, bring it back. Somebody trying to get you to scrap that power, scrap that praise, scrap that spotlight. They want to compete. They want to fight. They want to argue. They want to be hostile. They want to lower your vibration. If you hear me, Scorpio, that's what it's about. Lowering your vibration. Look, romantic love affair, right? See? Somebody still want to ride your coattail and you already done scrapped this junk. You already done got rid of this. Look, moving on. Thank you, next. See, they couldn't be a groupie. They couldn't ride your coattail. Now they moving on to trying to go through your comments to see what you got going on. And they threatened, bothered, intimidated, trying to see if they can threaten, bother you. You know what I mean? But with that cyberbullying in the reverse, they can't do nothing. You done moved on from this obsessive lover. You ain't got no karmic ways, possessive. You don't own nobody, no nothing, baby. You good. You healthy. You hear me? This might even be a third party. Give me more with this obsessive lover in the reverse. You're not obsessive. Look, I ain't shit in the reverse. I'm telling you, this person can't bully you because you the shit, Scorpio. You the shit. Can't nobody even, like, manipulate you with these lies. It's control, like, none of that. I'm telling you, baby, the way your stance is so firm right now, it's like you can't be moved. Look, running away just as quickly as they ran up. They trying to get the fuck away from you. Because, look, facts, proof, evidence. You ain't playing no games. You gonna blow that shit up every time. That's the only thing I'm telling you that they got facts of, is the fact that you done kicked this situation to the curb. You done completely released this dirty offer. You've identified it as being a dirty offer. Look, and they talking shit. Talking shit about you kicking them to the curb. Talking shit. Like somebody feel a certain type. I'm telling you what it is they butt hurt, baby. They really salty. They really jealous. They really envious. Because what it is they wanted to compare themselves to you. They was hoping that you was like them and you nothing like them. Bad habits. That's what I'm saying. You cool. You good. Look, Queen rising, King rising energy, already knowing the T in reverse, baby. This drama starter didn't know that. They didn't know you was Trump tight in your energy like that. When it comes to an offer, they didn't know you had already leveled up. They didn't know you had got in unison with the divine. That's what it is. Now this person stalking you, obsessed with you, watching you, again, want to have some type of romantic love affair with you. Understand that if you was in connection with this person and they was cheating with somebody else on you, you done separated yourself from this person. Now they want to cheat on this person, which it's a whole lot of backward shit. This person simply moving with baggage. Look, talking about they moving on. Yeah, all right. Somebody trying to track your movement, see what you got going on. Trying to, again, force their way in. Yeah, look, with a fake apology, I'm trying to see if somebody might even be trying to move in with you, baby. Moving with this baggage and a fake apology. Yup, seems like you ignoring this person now. Look, reflecting, you done cut all karmic ties of how unhealthy somebody was, how toxic somebody was, how, yeah, no, they can keep it, yeah. Again, you got them in their head about how much of the shit you is. I promise you this person knows because their life done declined. Look, when it came to these bad choices. This is also something with you being able to sit and reflect and go over your bad choices. Understand that this person coming with this fake apology is going to make it seem like they've been reflecting when it comes to their bad choices. Give me more with these bad choices. Look, impersonator. Yup. It's some type of facts, proof, or evidence that this person is simply trying to act like you, trying to be in your... They're trying to make it seem like they cool, like you cool, like they've been progressing, like you've been progressing. They've been growing, they've been healing, they've been focused. They ain't been none of that shit. None of it. Since you kicked their ass to the curb, they've been running their mouth like a schoolgirl. Look, Carter case. Impersonator, Carter case. Shit, this might even be a third party that somebody had to kick to the curb, because they might done gave him some little itchy scratchy. What's going on with this Carter case energy? Fake smiles. Okay. So somebody talking shit with fake smiles. Scorpio, it seems like they done caught a case though from an impersonator and they done made a bad choice. Now they reflecting and wanting to give you a fake apology. But see, they trying to keep it quiet that they moving with this package is what it is. Stalking and obsessing you. But it's given that you already know that somebody is a drama starter. You simply just don't want nothing to do with them no how. Package or no package. Shit, you know, yeah. You know what I mean? Let me see. I'm gonna push them up. See, I can get a little more. Let me see. So, we got wasting time and fulfilling a fantasy in reverse. So, with this wasting time, you ain't wasting time, and it's given that that's what this person didn't know. Somebody didn't know that you were as focused as you were, that you were going, you know what I mean, full throttle the way you was going with this fulfilling a fantasy. In the reverse, it's like you straight drop reality. See, it seems as if all illusions have been shattered when it comes to this person stalking your energy and watching you. Yeah. Give me more with this. You got hooked. See, it's something with somebody being hooked. They understand that they can't fulfill this fantasy, yet they still want to mix and mingle. They still want to be in your energy. They still want to throw this package around. What's going on with this hook? Somebody might be hooked on giving you a fake apology as well, too. But this whole situation has been destroyed, already shattered, broken beyond repair. You have already thought about it. Look, don't want to hear it, baby. That's what they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that conclusion that you came through. Somebody don't want to hear that you've been grounding. They don't want to hear that you've been focused. They don't want to hear that you've been healing. That's the last fucking thing that they want to hear. Look, divorce. They know they made a bad choice when it came to them breaking this contract with you in order to link up with an impersonator. Look, a bugaboo, somebody who getting on their goddamn nerve now. With this Carter case energy. Look, I hate nothing about you. Now that they done caught this case, they don't hate nothing about you now. Now they like everything about you. And see, I feel like the issue ain't even this person hate nothing about you. This person hate everything about theyself. And with them having this disgust for theyself, it ain't no way they can love any fucking thing about you. What is love? They don't know love. Look, damn, done threw my card on the floor. See? They got everything to do with your shine. Your light simply irritate this person's demons. Yeah. Again, with that comparison, baby, it's like they be around you, and then after being around you for so while, you know what I mean? It agitates them. See, they done got caught. They done got caught. It wasn't a waste of time. It is what it is. Yeah. You found out what you found out, got the evidence, and now you ignoring this individual, this stalker. I'm telling you, that's why that fantasy has been shattered. Yeah. Look, you got dusted off and haunted, and see, this person is hooked on making you dust it off, and it has been shattered beyond repair. So now this person is haunted. That's not what they want to hear. They don't want to hear that this contract has been broken. They don't want to hear that you done separated yourself from them. They don't want to hear that they got child services issues when it comes to this new beginning. Somebody might be pregnant, but the child services issues could also have something to do with somebody's new beginnings. Yeah. You got a reader or something like that. Child services issues when it comes to a reader. Breaking a contract. Give me more. What's going on with this? Yeah, you got expecting a new beginning. And I hate nothing about you, but they running. Give me one more with this. Envy. Okay. So your shine irritate this person demons, which make them envious of you. They want to say that they hate nothing about you, yet they keep on running from you or something like that. It's something about them like running from the truth, running from reality. And they got a bugaboo that they expecting a new beginning with since this breaking of this contract or whatnot with this reader. Yeah, somebody don't want to hear that they actually got some type of issues when it comes to their new beginnings, though. Because now they haunted by the fact that they destroyed, you know, like their future, their destiny, shit, they forward movement, and now they hooked on dusting it off. But it kills me that whatever for fantasy, I don't know why I always say that like that. Baby, whatever fantasy it was that you was inspired to fulfill, it's like the illusion has broken. You've already gotten what you needed from the situation, and this individual has been caught. Look, recording, expressing. So you may have found some type of recording or something revealing. Yeah, it's something with, you know, this caught cheating energy. Somebody was caught being dishonest. And now they in their feelings because you ignoring them, and they want you to dust it off. Look, copycat in the reverse. See, it's something about you not being a copycat. I already said that. That's straight drop truth. I ain't gonna keep on saying it, Scorpio. They found out that you was the truth, the whole truth, and nothing less than the truth, baby. And now they feeling haunted because with this pregnancy test in the reverse, you're not growing with them. You're not growing with them. You're not protecting them. You're not. It's not a joint. It's not nothing. It's separated. Period. You got to be this reader then. See, child services. Somebody got some type of issues when it comes to their new beginning because they was a wolf in sheep's clothing. They was not who they was supposed to be to this reader. And it's something about you having some type of protection, connection. Baby, please. Look, a happiness hater. Instead, somebody wanted to be a happiness hater. They wanted to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Tell you that you was wrong. Make you go against your intuition. Make you question what you knew. Yeah, look, same shit, different day. when it comes to this new beginning. They can expect this shit to be on repeat. They've been a happiness hater. This is the same energy that they operating in, and they running with envy. Yeah. Moves in silence. Look, somebody keep it real quiet with how they be doing, how they really feel. Bank failure. This shit ain't going nowhere for them. And anybody that connects to them. Look, you see it came out. A hater. Yeah, my fucking hater. Scorpio. In this situation, bankrupt. Don't allow this person back in your energy, because they basically just trying to look for a source to feed off of. And you ain't got shit to give them. Let them starve, baby. So, that was your read, Scorpio.